Hello and welcome to Cup of Tea Reviews. My name is Tim and I'm joined as always by Michael.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining me.
Tim, we're all looking to be entertained while we watch movies, but so many of them are duds.
That's right, Michael. We watch the movies that can go either way, good or bad, and we let you know if they're worth your while.
We waste our time so you don't have to.
That's right, Michael. And today's movie is Big Trouble in Little China. It is a 1986 martial arts action comedy starring Kurt Russell. Michael, please give us your hot take.
Tim, this movie was my cup of tea. It was really fun. I had a good time while I watched it, in large part thanks to Kurt Russell being so great in this film. What about you?
This movie was absolutely my cup of tea. It checks all the boxes for me. It's got great pacing. It's got a performer who's all in. It's really silly, really surprising, and it's just a ball all the way through.
So Tim, what's it about?
The film follows a brash, big-rig trucker named Jack Burton as he is swept up into an adventure involving ancient sorcerers and prophecies in the secret underworld of Chinatown in San Francisco. Michael, where would you like to start with this one?
We'll start with Kurt Russell. He is from a totally different movie. He is not in whatever movie all these other people are in.
Yeah.
But because of that, the movie works really well.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell is in some daffy comedy, and everyone else is in a pretty serious martial arts picture.
Yeah.
And on the surface, that sounds like that wouldn't work, but it totally does.
Yeah.
It leads to some incredibly funny comedy scenes, and Kurt Russell is all in on this part, which is why that worked for me.
He's doing almost like a John Wayne impression at times, which is really funny, and he's the most arrogant, cocksure guy in the entire world, and his arrogance is not backed up by anything at all. He is completely incompetent throughout the movie. There's a great moment where he shoots a gun in the air toward the end, and a chunk of the ceiling falls out and knocks him unconscious, and he's like asleep for the entire fight scene. It's absolutely hilarious. It's stuff like that that completely subverts this whole hero, superhero, savior, action hero kind of trope. I think it's absolutely hilarious, and it works really, really well.
It leads to some incredibly funny scenes, and it's great because there are some scenes that are really good in this movie that are amazing homages to martial arts films of a previous era, and they do a wonderful job really calling back to that, but then also having everyone else in the movie be true to that. While Kurt Russell is doing his own weird comedy thing, everyone else is doing a pretty serious martial arts flick, which actually works pretty well.
It works really, really well. I think that all the other characters are competent, and they get great action beats and really cool moments, and then you've got Kurt Russell just like making an ass of himself, which I found absolutely delightful. I also love the pacing. This movie is fast-paced. It does not relent. It does not let up, but there's a lot of things happening within it, so you're never bored. You never feel overwhelmed. It's a lot of fun. I also will jump over to the negative really quickly. While I liked most of the action, there are some moments in this where the choreography or maybe the way it's shot just don't land. And there are a couple times where like a punch looks like it's a mile away from the guy's face. You know, there are just a couple moments when it just doesn't work for me. But overall, I think it's a really fun action film on top of a really great comedy.
You talk about the good pacing, and that actually is one of the things that really worked for me, because one thing that didn't work was the plot is very silly. It is. If you spend any time at all thinking about this plot, it makes very little sense. Yeah. But the good news is the movie moves fast enough that while you're in it, you don't have time to think about that. And that's a key hallmark of a good bad movie.
Absolutely. Michael, when should somebody watch the film?
Tim, this was really fun. I had a good time with this. When we talk about good bad movies, we often say, well, hey, it's not in the A tier, it's not in the B tier. This would be in my A tier. This is a movie that if you have not seen and you like good bad movies, this one was a good find. So I absolutely would recommend it, because at the end of the day, it's a fun time. What about you?
Oh, I completely agree. I absolutely recommend this. It checks all the boxes for me. A performer who's completely committed, great pacing, fun, surprising elements. It's got everything I was looking for, and I think you'll have a great time if you check it out. Thank you guys for listening. This has been Cup of Tea's 3-Minute Reviews.